Sally and Harriet Kempstein were family members. We have 3 other people here who are non-family members, almost family members. The first one, if you ever hear my mother saying, "Oh, Paul's so wonderful, Paul did everything," she's not talking about that. She's talking about Paul Bishop and his wife, Camille, who's the woman behind Paul Bishop. So really, Camille, you should be thankful. That's right. Second, I want to introduce somebody who's here, who's the youngest member of LaSalle Village, whose father and my father used to tear around New Haven on an Indian motorcycle. Those who saw the movie know what an Indian motorcycle is. They used to tear around that 80 years ago. 80 years ago. Edna Newmark's father and my father. And I was thinking, 80 years ago, my mother was 15 and was a student at Miss Choate's school in Brookline. And Miss Choate not only taught her to be a lady, but it was by my mother's own report, it was the first time she learned that she was smart. She said she always thought she wasn't very smart, and she went to Miss Choate, and so even more important than teaching her to be a lady, which didn't have to be taught, she learned that and she's carried that all the way through.
That's right.
And finally, well, my mother came to being a lady naturally. She had a lot of help. The first help, of course, was her mother, Nana, who used to say, "Anna dear, I think you should do this. I think it's more proper to do that." And if that wasn't enough, she had a big sister, Harriet, who also told her what was good and what wasn't, what was the proper. Okay, she didn't. She just did it better. She showed by the model. This is the way we do it. And then Miss Choate, of course, filled in the rest. But now, Miss Choate's not here, and Harriet's not here, and Nana's not here. And there's a new person who's now training my mother and keeping her line to be a lady, Joyce LaFavor. I hear a lot about, Joyce said this is the better way of doing things. I think this should be. So you now have a new teacher, and may you teach her many, many more years.
I will try.
So those are the 3 that are new. Finally, the sisterhood asked me to represent everyone and do a toast. And so I did a toast. It won't be funny like Seth's toast, but it's real and it's true. So, unlike Seth's toast. This isn't the kind of toast you put butter on. Although when my son Seth gave a toast at my wedding, he talked about cinnamon toast because he thought that was funny. I don't know anybody else thought it was funny. He thought it was. So here's a toast to the birthday queen. Many people, as they grow older, tend to dwell on the past, the joys, the losses, or they worry about the future. Some do lots of both. But our queen is remarkable in how much she simply and directly lives in the present. She's a model for us all in her appreciation and exuberance for life as she grows older. I remember after my second stay with Tony in India, he told me that one of his colleagues had remarked how much more elderly I seemed since my first visit. As my face fell, Tony quickly reassured me that it was meant as a compliment, that elderly in India meant settled, centered, sage-like. Sort of what we associate with the word elder. In contrast, most of our culture's idea of celebrating aging is by showing how a grandma can start skiing at the age of 70, or a grandpa is still carousing at the age of 85. But if you think about it, this is actually an anti-aging image. It says, as you age, you still try to be young. But our mother, our grandmother, our great-grandmother truly celebrates aging. In that celebration, she's vitally in the present, socially, intellectually, physically. with a peaceful acceptance of things as they are. She's doing life as a wonderful elder. In this, my mother has been a valuable model and real inspiration to me. It's a little true, not just words. I hope to many few others. So, here's a toast to a true elder, the elder, as we say in Boston, the birthday queen.
Yes.
Happy birthday.
You can sing it. Now, Rachel's going to sing a birthday song.
We're going to be down for a while.
Yeah, right.
I have a toast to everyone who has helped me arrive at this point in this way with being happy in the present.
Good.
So here's to all of you.
Let's eat.
That's right. That helps us be happy in the
You're gonna
present.
Now,